again we stand upright. And we just expand. No, it's not so much breathing, it's just, wow, so big am I. And just enjoy this feeling. Use your fingers to feel everywhere. I can feel the air around me. And with the fantasy of my fingers, I even can feel further out. And have the feeling your arms are light. In the sense of weightless. Just with the fingertips, just enjoy it. To look out there. And the arms just in the frontal. But don't bother if it's more behind or more in front. Just where it's enjoyable. You are in your soul. The body must not be perfect. It's there. The body allows me to be here. But originally I'm so big. If I'm not in my body, I'm so big at night. And again, I do it so slowly because I enjoy every little bit of sensation in my fingertips and how it's carried. So we could do it for half an hour now. If it would count what I'm experiencing right now, it's so nice. And the breath feels so free in it. But we stop and say, yes, we stop before our arms start to hurt. And if in your case the arms became heavy before, stop, make a pause and join in again. Just do it relaxed. Always stay with yourself. Never follow literally what I'm doing. You can also just watch me do it with your fantasy arms, which are also real. If we go out there, and then we have the feeling, we just collect, we just touch again all this light. Oh, so nice, yeah? Don't make it so big now anymore, because the arms might be too tired now. But now use your hands to slowly collect, lovingly, all these colors. I collect it in there. And I have it in my hands now. And I can feel what was out there, and it's in my hands. I have it there, and I like it. And in the morning, I open it again, and I let it become light again. Wow. And just take a break and breathe. Now it's not so much the breathing, which is body related, and the soul in a way just rides on it, on our breath, and can come in, but it's the soul which is moving, and the body just follows it. Yeah? So in a way, have the feeling we collect, yeah, all this light, and we go through all shades of colors now. There's this light. Yeah, we like it. We feel it in the back and the whole body, and slowly we come in and collect everything. Wow. And we feel it's there, but it's enclosed. It's not visible anymore. But we know it, and our body knows it was there, and the soul is a little bit lost. Where was it? And then we just let it come out again. It's soul, it's not breath, not the moment. But the breath can go with it. Now, for example, it's a little bit the difference of light and no light. Huh? Like in a museum, when you have light during the day, you can see all the paintings. And if you go into the museum at night, not because you want to steal something, just because you're curious, you don't see anything, but you know all colors of the paintings are there. You know it, you feel it, you just don't see it. That was this scale we had. And in between this scale, we can try to express the scale of colors. And now we do it in a way, just with one hand. And I stand here, and we have a little bit this darkness now, and we know it's in there. We are in the museum, but it's in there. And then let this darkness become like a drop. It hangs there, and have the feeling of weight in here. This darkness comes out and it's very dark. It's like a dark violetish blue. And then slowly make like this, that you have the feeling, your hands are round. They can comfort something, yeah? They give shelter. That's a sort of blue when you have this. And then you can make this blue light and can like it, it's light, and the fingers are wider, yeah, like when the blue in the sky becomes light, and then make your hand pretty straight, yeah, like this, and then you can have the feeling, now a border is reached, a border between the darkness underneath and the light over there, and between blue and yellow we have the green. This quality of neutrality. And then start to stretch the fingers a little bit, bring them into the light, and let it become, just let it ray through, yellow. And now come back and bring a little bit activity into the orange. Is a yellow which wants to give energy into it. I want to burn, I don't just want to ray, I want to have a little bit of action, yeah? And then come back and again a little bit of action. And then if you say stop to somebody, it really knows no step further, and I'll start the discussion with you. Stop. A red light at the traffic corner, yeah? Crossing. Red. Stop. And let go. We do it with the other hand. And now we try to have this feeling also in our body, because eurythmy takes place between here and our thighs. And everything what's taking place out there is just a projection of everything. Yeah, because what's happening in there is so big, it can take our arms along. So what we do here, we also experience there. We have this lightness. We feel it. Full light in the museum. Slowly we collect it inside. I take one hand away and I feel this sort of tristness a little bit. Yes. But then we start the process. The drop comes about, the first movement. A little bit more light gives the quality of shelter. A little bit more light makes it lighter, this blue, and then we come to this green, to this border. Feel it in you. Then it starts raying. I feel it in my body. Then it starts becoming active. It wants to go out, yeah? But it's still raying. Wow, I feel this activity here. And then it says stop. And I feel it here. And we are again in this mass energy of the red blood. We really want to open up this space. We mean it seriously. But it's a big space we are wanting to achieve. We do it with both hands. We are in the light. We collect the light. It's not visible anymore, but it's there. We feel it inside. And then we free it a little bit. We let these drops come about and feel the weight in our arms. We have this feeling, yes, our whole arms can become shelters for something, yeah, embracing things, and how nice it is to be in these arms, blue. We let our arms become straight and we feel the space, the darker space underneath, and it moves like on a meadow, it's big, and we feel the space above, and we can even play a little bit lighter, or a little bit more to the blue, and in between this green. It's a mobile color, and then we continue and we start raying through our arms. It's raying through this arm and through that arm, and then we give a little bit of energy. We withdraw, but it's not a withdrawing, it's just to be able to push it a little bit, to play with things. Hey, here, and let's play it there. Huh? And we want to get this ball into the basket court up there. And then there was a foul, and we say stop. And this stop of our fingers, the verticality, we feel in our spine. But our breath is free. Our chest is big because we say no. And everybody listens to it. That's what we dream of. I say no and everybody says, oh yes, you're right, stop. Real life is not always that easy as if maybe just exercise. Huh? One last time, with less talking by me, then we sit down and just be aware. It's a way of just walking, doing a walk with the soul, and the body goes along with it. And we experience our body to experience a little bit what our soul might feel. Light. We feel it in the whole body. And we collect the light inside. And then the process starts. It's opening up, contact to weight, becoming, embracing things, a shelter, a surrounding, sky, becoming a green meadow, darker green, yellower green, starting to ray out this arm, that arm, this arm, always from the heart. Then developing energy here, playfulness here and there. And always again into the raying, a little bit pushy but raying. And then we have this energy. Stop. And our spine is vertical. Our breath free. We let go. The breath may react. We feel our legs. Did they participate? Astonishingly, yes. And we sit down and listen to the resonance of this last piece of work. Thanks so much for joining in. And now, just ask yourself, what does it feel like now? Is there contentness in my body, despite of this hard work? And if I listen to my soul, what would she say?